Tonight, the South African Report. Baboons in the Cape, Dale Lambert Ceramics, and free car washes in Pretoria. Huh? Best you keep watching. It's the Tom London Show. Second time lucky, we hope, tonight. You're on the live broadcast wherever you find yourself. I'm in my lounge, you could be in your lounge. You could be dressed in your Sunday finest. I am in my bathrobe because I just got out the bath. And I thought, seeing as last night was a show I've never done before where we did 60 minutes on my love life, tonight I might as well just kick back with you and relax. This is how you normally find me on a Friday night. You find me in my bathrobe, moseying around my house, checking out my parrots and my plants, talking to both, and then talking to myself. I can't wait to see who's on board. Can't wait to see which of my friends join me on a Friday night. I can't wait to get chatting with you. Can't wait to see what you've got to say. Can't wait to see what's been happening in your day. I like this. I feel very comfortable like this. So here's the deal, right? My girlfriend? Well, I can call her my girlfriend, I think. Because, you know, when someone sends you something like this, then I think she's your girlfriend. Definitely your girlfriend. It's a girl just to make you mine. That's definitely girlfriend stuff, don't you think?
And if you need a minute,
definitely. Stop the presses. Public service announcement. Tom London is not a loser anymore. He's got a girlfriend.
Do you need the sound man?
I do. Now, the problem with girlfriends is this. Hold on, let's just listen to the rest. To sleep with a rattling. That must be me, the rattling bones part of the song. So don't go to sleep. Yeah, no, that's your head. Sing it, baby. I'll be your bed. Yes, you can be my bed. You can hold my dreams. You can do that. Evangeline. Evangeline. Sleep, yeah. Has a rugby game just kicked off in France? How rude in the middle of my show. You know what that means? Light listenership tonight. Everyone's watching the rugby. That's horrid. See, this is why I don't like rugby. It does things. It wrecks my life in this way. The life of a broadcaster, I tell you. So I was about to get dressed and put on some clothes for the show, and then my girlfriend, did I say my girlfriend, said to me, why don't you just do your show in your bathrobe? Now, this is something I would never consider, right? I would not even consider it. But this sweet face, beautiful smile, gorgeous woman said, why don't you just do the show in your bathrobe? And the problem is when you're in love, you listen to your girlfriend. So here I am. Oh, man. I did not think, and never did I think, I would do a show in a bathrobe. But we decided we'd do my birthday show in my birthday suit with just an apron on, so I thought this is a good test run, right? Mother's milk. I love Coca-Cola. Did I say I love Coca-Cola? So here I am, as per my girlfriend's instructions, sitting in a bathrobe on a couch on a Friday night, chatting into the airwaves. Let's see who's on board. Gaynor Schulenberg says, hi Tom and all, how are you? How are you all? Okay, well, answer Gaynor in the comment section down below as we create a big group of friends. I want to say hello to my YouTube viewers. My YouTube channel is tiny. I mean, I really just started working on it 3 weeks ago. So it's tiny, tiny, tiny. But my YouTube viewers are watching for a long time. and coming back the next day to watch again. So if you're watching via YouTube, I just want to say thank you to you. You can find The Tom London Show on the YouTube channel by searching for @The Tom London Show. Same with Facebook. Although I broadcast on my personal page, I also have the official page, which you can find at The Tom London Show. You just type that into your search bar, and then you find the official page for The Tom London Show. You'll find extra content there as well. So thank you, YouTube. And thank you to you if you're watching on YouTube. Alistair Jameson says we start over. Yeah, a server crashed. I don't even know where these servers are, but one crashed. John Moslin says, hi, Tom. How's it, John? Good to have you on board and hope you're feeling better. Is today your birthday, Tom London, says Alistair Jameson. No, it's not, but this is a practice run for my birthday, and my girlfriend said I should wear my bathrobe, so I listened to her. And then, while I was sitting here, and I'm getting ready for the show, right? The same person who said, you should do the show in your bathrobe. I'm sitting here 5 minutes before the show. I'm getting mentally psyched. And she comes in and she says one line which made me go, uh-oh. She said, should I bring you some underwear? And I had to decide. Should I ask her to bring me some underwear or not? I'm not going to tell you what I decided till the end of the show. The end of the show, I'll tell you whether she did bring me underwear or not. I'll just leave it up to your imagination for now. Carlos Hartwell says, hi, Tom and everybody. Have an awesome weekend. And if you just joined us for the first time and wondering what the heck you've tuned into, and that happens on the show, well, welcome to the show, firstly. And secondly, this show is a little different to the content you'd normally consume online because it takes a couple of shows to get into it. I know this. The first time you tune in, you're like, who the heck is Carlos Hartwell? And what's Lyle the Laughing Donkey all about? And why is a plant named Bob? And why is this guy in his bathrobe? And what is actually going on here? I think those are natural questions if you tune into the show for the first time. And that's okay. I understand that. But I'll tell you two things, right? If you tune into the show on a regular basis, you're going to make friends in the comment section. So you're going to have people to chat to at 9 o'clock every Monday to Friday from all around South Africa and the world. And then the second thing that will happen is you'll get into it. I'm like a slow drug. I'm not a fast hit of methamphetamine or something. Crack. I'm a slow burn. Couple of shows in, you're hooked. Couple of shows in, that's when it hits you, and you got to come back. So if you're watching for the first time, thank you for pressing the play button, giving us a try. Please know you found a group of people who are here to inspire each other and be friends, and you're welcome to be one of them. Alistair Jameson says the semi-final has kicked off in France. You see, I'm fighting against rugby, and that's a big problem. Cheryl says, ooh, congrats on the lady. I think I deserve a drum roll. I did not expect to have a girlfriend now. I thought my life was going to be singledom for a while and just be on my own. But that did not happen. Fate, God, the universe, threw a beautiful lady my way. Oh, Tom, you're no loser. Yeah, I know I'm no loser, but there's still moments where you do. Don't you think there are moments in life where you do feel like, oh man, I'm such a loser right now? I have that from time to time, although my confidence levels are high. Argentina versus the All Blacks, apparently, says Alistair Jameson. We'll run through your messages and keep them coming so I've got some content. Cheryl says you beat the rugby any day in my world. Thank you, Cheryl. Same here. I'd rather watch knitting than rugby. Sasta Gupan. Did I say Sasta? Sasta K, the international psychic. Did you know she's a psychic? Did I tell you that? She's a tarot card reader and a psychic. I'll tell you how good she is as a... Do you want to hear a story? I think it's story time. What song are we going to play during story time? Let's play Bad Bad Baby, right? That's not Bad Bad Baby. There we go. So this gorgeous lady was spending a lot of time at my house. And we were eating and laughing and having fun. And then one day she said to me, would you like a reading? Now let me just explain psychic readings to you. I've been to many psychic readings. Not because I'm a psychic reading junkie, But because of my work on talk radio, you're always interviewing psychics. Like every month you got another psychic in the studio, and some of them would say freaky things and they'd come true. So whenever a psychic came to the studio, they'd go, "Would you like to come along and have a reading?" And I say, "Yeah, for sure, for giggles, for ships and giggles." And I'd go along. I probably had about 20 or 30 psychic readings in my life. I even had my aura photographed back in 1996, and the person who photographed my aura said I had a beautiful aura. That was one of the nicest compliments I ever got from someone. So I'm no stranger to psychic readings. And I've seen some good ones, I've seen some bad ones. But I was like, okay, let Sasta do a psychic reading. We prepared the dining room table with a candle and some incense, dimmed the lights so that the spirits could enter the room easily, right? And she pulled out the deck of tarot cards and she was flinging cards around. Some are upside down, some are the right way. I don't know how this stuff works. And she was giving me feedback from the spirits, the spirit world, about my life, about my career, about my health, stuff like that. And it was all spot on. And I was sitting there going, oh, she's good. Oh, wow, out of the 20, 30 I've been to, she's probably the best. And I was enjoying the psychic reading. I thought, this is really cool. She's good at this. She's an ace, actually. She's as good as anyone I've seen internationally. And I'm having these thoughts while she's reading and telling me stuff. And then she looked at me and said, is there anything you would like to ask them? And I looked at her and I said, yes. I've got one question for them. Ask them what you are doing in my life. Which I thought was one of the best flip-flops I've ever come up with someone. All of a sudden, the psychic had to do a psychic reading on herself in front of me. I thought I was quite smart. I was keen to see what those cards would be. And she started pulling out the cards, laying them down. First one, marriage. Second one, building a business. Third one, children. I was like, hold on a moment. Children, I'm going to be 70 when the kid's in matric, if that's the story. But then there's Paul Ditchfield, who's my hero. I mean, if Paul Ditchfield can do it, I can do it. And so that was the psychic reading with Sasta K, the international psychic, as I like to call her. Everything's spot on, including herself predicting a relationship with me. And getting me to wear my bathrobe tonight. This is a problem with girlfriends. You start listening to them. I'm trying to cover myself up here as much as I can and not show too much flesh. Apologies. And I'd also like I'd really like a voice note tonight. I really, really would like a voice note. So, if you got your phone nearby, leave me one. You can tell me about your psychic experience. Have you ever had a psychic experience? Have you ever communicated with the other world? Do you believe in that? Has anyone ever visited you? A parent, a grandparent, family, a friend after they've passed? That ever happened to you? I'd love to hear your answer. You can write it in the comment section down below, or you can send me a voice note. I prefer voice notes. I think they're really cool. So, yeah, leave me a voice note. If you've got anything to add to this conversation, I'd love to hear it, right? It's going to be an easy and gentle night. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We're all feeling a little bit buggered. And so we'll just take it nice and easy. Right, who else have we got on board? Let's just clean up the messages quickly. Barry Bowditch, have a brilliant weekend. Sorry, rugby. You know, I got a problem with that. Barry came on. Okay, at least he came on board to say hello. He counts as a viewer, but he's gone now. Argentina versus whatnot. Alistair, I'm here. 1 ear on your show, 1 eye on the score. No rugby for me tonight. I'm at a wedding and tuned in scallum to the show. That's the spirit. That's a committed viewer. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to run a competition. We'll launch it soon on the Tom London Show's most dedicated viewer, and there'll be a massive prize, like a Ferrari or something, for the person who wins the Tom London Show most dedicated viewer prize. We'll launch that soon. Argentina, I'll give you running updates on the rugby. Argentina, there are 3 of them, and there are no All Blacks on the field, apparently. They'll cook. Whoever wins will play the Boca in the final. Well, let's hope it's Argentina, hey? Evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. No problem, Rob. Good to have you on board. PetRescueKits.co.za. Benjamin Jones. Hello, Tom. How's it? Ben. Patricia Ann Scholes. Also half an eye on the rugby. How do you do that? One eye on the rugby, one eye on the show. You're going to be skewed. What's smoking in the background? Fat Saul. No, I'm joking. It's incense. It's chocolate flavored incense. Who else we got? Let's take a look. The incense she's smoking. That's right, Bill, you got it. All right, you answered the question for me. Lacquer. Okay. José de Oliveira. Obrigado. Bom dia. Bom noite. Hey, Mr. China and all the peeps on air, how is Sassy? Sassy is looking gorgeous today. One of these days we'll get her on the couch. Maybe she could do some... What do you think? Think she should come sit here and do a couple of psychic readings? Tell you what's going on in your life? Seeing as she was so accurate with what's going on in mine and ours. Would you like that? Just let me know in the comment section down below if you want Sass de Koopman on the couch to channel the spirits. She'll bring them down. She'll channel them. She'll talk. She'll tell you what they're saying. I think that could be quite fun. If you'd like to see Sass de K on the couch, let me know. And we'll do some free psychic readings. Cheryl says, I had an issue with your spring shirt and now I have to deal with the gown. What do you mean a spring shirt? I don't remember having a spring shirt. I'm in my gown. I like Hugh Hefner on a bad night, all alone, right? On the couch. Almost a nip slip, but not quite. Right, someone wants the lotto numbers from Sasta. John Marsden says he's seen pink elephants. Ish, the hooch is strong. So John's busy getting intoxicated. I love that. Gaynor says, I cannot believe that what this doctor has done to my spine. The pain is so intense. I'm hoping the new doctor has good news for me on Tuesday. Okay, we get serious for a second, right? Because I'm tall, I don't know if people know I'm tall. You can't tell people's height from videos and photos and stuff, but I'm tall. I'm 193 centimeters. So I'm like 6'3.5" or something. I'm like this street pole. I used to say I was 2 sticks of spaghetti with eyeballs on the top. But I filled out a little bit since then. Like a little bit. But I think tall people get back problems. It's just every tall person I know tells me they get back problems. And so I've had back pain for 15 years of my life. At the moment, it's not that bad. 2 weeks ago, I couldn't walk with hip pain. That's scary when you get hip pain. You start thinking of hip replacements and think, I'm too young for that. But I'm feeling good right now. Everything's okay. It's working. Yeah, I'm feeling limber. I can do what's that thing where you go underneath the pole? I think I could do that tonight. But back pain grinds you down. And if you've suffered from back pain, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? If you've got back pain in Brackpan, it's called brack pain. Okay, that was cheesy. I got a lot of empathy for anyone who's going through pain. I think I'm one of those people that's lived with physical pain from the day I was born. Still waiting for the first pain-free day. You learn to live with it. But pain grinds you down. And the other thing pain does, it can make you quite angry, at least with me. So I always, whenever someone tells me they're in pain, I stop, like I just did now, and I listen. Because pain, and especially back pain, and especially what you've been through, Gaynor, is just horrid. And yeah, doctors get it wrong, and sometimes it doesn't work, hey? And that's what's happened to you. I'm sorry the pain is so intense, and I hope a little bit of laughter tonight will, just take your mind off it for a little bit. And like you, I'm hoping the new doctor has good news for you on Tuesday. And why don't we all just put some good wishes into the air for Gaynor, and just wish Gaynor a good consultation on Tuesday so that Gaynor's back can come right. Because we do not want Gaynor to suffer. Okay, Gaynor? Where is Patricia Ann Scholz? I think she's here. She's got one eye on the rugby. Didn't she say that? Barry Bowditch, I'm addicted. One ear on the Tom London show, one ear on the rugby. All right, I'll do the commentary. Ja, dis skop om tussen die pale en nas boot het nou. I don't even know the words to use for rugby. Paul Ditchfield is the man, says Alistair Jameson. He is. I mean, Paul is one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. Him and his wife, Judy, have got the most fantastic marriage. They've got 2 grown-up sons now. And Paul was 50 when he met Judy, who was 25 at the time, and they got married. And they've been married for many, 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 like 30 or more years now. That gives me hope, because I haven't told you Sasta's age. When I tell you Sasta's age, your eyes are going to widen. Okay, somebody keep us up with the score, please. Can we have an official score master or mistress here tonight? Who's going to be the official score master or mistress? Tammy says you have to listen to your lady, and I hope you put the toilet seat down now that there is I never have the toilet seat up because I sit down when I wee. That's not something I planned on saying. Rustin Hornsby is on board, tuned in from a wet Wales. How's it, Rustin? Good to have you on board from Wales. I think you are our first person from Wales, a dinky toy Ferrari. Now, what I was thinking was we should do a competition for the most dedicated viewer, and we'll work out what the criteria are going to be. And then what we'll do is the winner, I think, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to take the winner of that competition to my family home in Marloth Park in the Nature Conservancy bordering the Kruger Park. What do you think of that idea? So we do a competition, and then the person who wins most dedicated viewer, we all climb in a combi, and we drive 450 kilometers just before the Mozambique border. We hook a left, and before you know it, we're in paradise together. And we got a house there, and it's got lots of bedrooms and ensuite bathrooms and stuff. And you can come and, join me. And we go, the winner of the most dedicated listener competition, you come with me and probably Sasta. We go down to Marloth for a weekend. What do you think? We run a competition, and then the winner, we all go down and we go and have a good weekend, braai and drink wine or beer or whatever. Look at the animals, maybe do a day trip into the Kruger, something like that. Are you in? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll read your answers in a moment. Yeah. All right. So now, what do you have to say about psychics? Tammy Singh, a friend read my cards a long time ago, but she was off. Let's see if Sasta can do it better. Aubrey Marais says, now I'm intrigued. How's it, Tammy? Does your friend have angel cards? I'm not sure. The cards I saw weren't angel cards, but I remember angel cards were big in the 2000s. I had a deck. Bronwyn Griffith, belated alert, just popping in to see what's news. Another person who's abandoning us, off to watch the Rugger again. Tom Dawes, down in the Drakensberg. Nothing to report, horses all happy. No one loves his horses more than Tom Dawes, I tell you that. Back without a glass, nice, Tom's back. I thought of you, Rob, when I went to the Coke fridge today. I thought, no, buy the small bottle. Robert Naismith will be watching. Alistair said he'd like to hear from Sasta. Okay. Jose says, that would be great, buddy. Cheryl says, yes, we got to get Sasta on the couch. Aubrey Maria says, I'd also like to hear from Sasta. Sasta says, we should have an after-hours show so we can unleash our true selves. We can do that on YouTube. We can swear and smoke cigarettes and drink and stuff. If you think that's a good idea, if you think we should do an after-dark show on YouTube, because Facebook will never allow us to do it, but we could do this stuff on YouTube where we can go wild. I mean, right now I'm quite tame on Facebook, but I can be wilder. I can use my normal language, and we can go boss on YouTube. What do you think? Let me know. Right, latest score. Well, Argentina 3, All Blacks 12. Right, we'll be playing the All Blacks in the final. Beth Lloyd said, I'd like to meet Sasta, please. You will, Beth. Or should we all have dinner? Are you in Johannesburg? What's going on here? I can't keep up with your guys' conversation. Tom Dawes says he's one day closer to fetching his dream horse, hopes with all his heart that he'll cope with the overwhelming emotions when he meets her. You got to take a picture and send us again. No, don't flash again, making my girlfriend excited. I know you've been sarcastic. I've got such a white chest with no muscle. I've got no muscles. I think I've got a little muscle here. I'm very self-conscious. Right, absolutely after midnight, says Aubrey. After midnight? When do I sleep? Ride horses, you won't have back issues. I rode a horse once in the Drakensberg, and the thing took off, and I couldn't stop it, and I went 2 kilometers up a mountain. I had the reins holding them so hard that the horse its head was turned backwards looking at me, but it was still galloping. And I thought, that's it. I am not getting on a horse again. Let's have a TLS meetup. Yeah, we'll do that. Fibromyalgia. Yeah. That's nasty, fibromyalgia. But you don't want me to start giving you advice, like doctor advice, because I got my own feelings on fibromyalgia. This is going to be controversial if I say what I want to say. I don't think anyone's ever put their finger on fibromyalgia properly, like really understood what fibromyalgia is. And I think I'm like kind of correct when you look in the literature. It's like fibromyalgia. It's pretty amorphous. And I used to suffer from symptoms that were the exact symptoms of fibromyalgia. And people used to say to me, it's fibromyalgia. And I thought, I do not want to have something that sounds like that, fibromyalgia. That sounds serious. But here's the interesting thing. When I started watching the calories that I was putting in my body every day, and I started bringing it down to a level that my body was happy with, I wasn't gaining or losing weight, all of that disappeared. So, I mean, I don't know what you eat, Bronwyn, but I know I can eat like 2 packets of biscuits, a slab of chocolate, 2 liters of Coke, and that's after dinner. And I got a feeling that our body's intolerance to certain foods, or just a little too much, can cause a lot of these things. But what do I know? I mean, there's your advice from Dr. London tonight. Aubrey Murray, back pain. They said doing a cartwheel is like riding a bicycle. It's not. Yeah, I tried to do a headstand the other day, and I realized that that's not something you want to do when you're 50, right? It's nice to see people are thinking of you. Paul Ditchfield is over 80, says Alistair. I know Paul's in his 80s now. Jose de Oliveira has 14 screws in his back. Cannot wait to get back to South Africa to have my back checked and repaired again. Sure. That's why I've always been petrified with my back pain. For years, people have been saying, go and see a doctor. And I'm like, I know it's going to happen. The moment I go see a doctor, they're going to tell me they need to operate. And then I've got 14 screws in my back. But I know you have to do it sometimes. Good luck, Gaino. I've lived with backache forever. Go to a chiropractor for years of maintenance every 6 months. Yeah, I've been to chiropractors. I mean, chiropractors are cool. Chiropractors told me you need to stretch, and then you'll never need to see a chiropractor. But who wants to stretch twice a day? Jeez. Cheryl says she's so going to win the most dedicated person. Watch me. You might just do it, Cheryl. I guess expats are included. My pups welcome. Yeah, they are. Expats will have to do something different for. Who else is on board? Can you throw in an air ticket for the winner of the most dedicated listener? Yeah, sure. I'm loaded with cash at the moment. Just buy a couple of air tickets. Psychics are not good. If you know the biblical truth, you'll read that opens demonic doors which are really bad. It's according to Tom Dawes. I know people do feel that way, right? I know that. And I'm not going to poo-poo that. Everyone's got an opinion here, and that's cool. Andrew de Villiers from New Zealand. How's it all? How's it, Andrew? My childhood friend. We went to California, our 2 families. We live just down the road from each other, and so my childhood experiences of California are experiences that were shared with Andrew de Villiers. Tammy Singh says, so when Tom made us investigate Sasta, Sasta has a book, and can the second most dedicated viewer win her book? Yes. Yes, absolutely. We'll throw a book in as a prize as well, right? Okay, what else have we got here? There's so much going on in this room. Patsy has also got, well, hold on. Jose said he's got 14 screws in her back, and Patsy Walker Belford has said, I see your 14 screws and I raise you. I've got 7 wires and a rod in my leg. Smashed my femur at work in South Africa. Now the leg is 1 inch shorter. Very ouchy. Sorry, Mrs. Belford. Mrs. Belford is known in her hometown as the lady that walks like this. So there's a free car wash that's opened up in South Africa. I did say the South Africa report tonight, a little late on the clips, but here we go, right? If you need a car wash, then to Pretoria you want to go, because only in South Africa will you find people making use of the dysfunction in our country and turning it into a car wash. That's a fire hydrant that is burst in Pretoria. And what's happening is South Africans, right, know that you can turn a bad situation into a good one. That's what we're good at in this country. And so you can see that the whole day, Pretoria residents were turbo washing their cars in the spray of a bust fire hydrant. Only country in the world where if something breaks, we turn it into something. Isn't that cool? So there's a new car wash that's opened up in Pretoria. This is part of the South Africa report tonight. By the way, I thought I'd find a picture of Johannesburg back in 1888. Do you want to see what Joburg looked like when it first started? That was Joburg. Still flat, still dry, still dusty. And the architecture hasn't improved much. That's Joburg, huh? That's the very beginning of this place we call Johannesburg. I also wanted to show you some work that friends of mine on Facebook do. Mandy Crocump, an artist, and Dale Lambert, a ceramicist, who put their work up in just a moment. But first, now I've been warned that I might get kicked off for playing a cigarette advert, but I don't think they make these anymore, do they? And this is not actually a cigarette advert that we're trying to play to promote, but it's just to take a look at adverts in the old days.
The next best thing to a Lexington is another Lexington. Now, if you like your smoke with flavor, friend, with an honest-to-goodness tobacco blend, the greatest combination yet is you and a Lexington cigarette. Lexington, that's the one. For after-action satisfaction, you just can't beat a Lexington. The best-tasting American blend cigarette. Lexington, that's the one.
Mrs. Belford's upset with me. I don't know. When an ex-girlfriend's mother is upset with you, how to react. I was just trying to make you smile, Mrs. Belford. And I think I'm allowed to do this, right? Because I, too, have one leg 1 inch shorter than the other one. I know Tammy Singh. When I heard that advert, I listened to it this afternoon. It said, for after-action satisfaction. Do you remember that? For after-action satisfaction. When I was a kid, we used to, try and copy the words on those adverts. For after-actions, that we had no idea what that meant. And I was listening to it today, and I was like, really? Did they really put that in an ad? For after-action satisfaction. Light up a Lexington. That's the one. Lou Crosby, is that right? Was the voice in the Lexington ad? Be afraid, Thomas, says Mrs. Belford. I'm serious. My one leg is shorter than the other one. It causes back problems. But I don't want to have... I don't know what the solution is. Either they got to pull the one leg out a centimeter or give me a bit more shin bone, or they got to chop one of the legs off and then rejoin it. Just sounds too difficult, right? All right, here we go. Before the show, I was having trouble technically, and I was shouting out loud to nobody in particular. Why didn't I just become an investment banker? Why did I become a broadcaster? If I'd become an investment banker, I'd have huge money now. Investment banking can't be that difficult. It can't be as difficult as broadcasting. It can't be. I mean, I remember when I first started in radio, and here's a clip, right, of a radio studio in the 1990s. That's what it looked like. When I started in radio in 1995, there were turntables and mixing desks, and we even had a guitar, you know, those switches for reverb and stuff. That was a pedal that switched the mic on and off. So both your hands were busy and one of your feet just to broadcast. And I think if I can do that, then I surely could do investment banking. Yeah, I'm a member of the Peg Leg Club. I am. I'm not even joking. And by the way, if you haven't seen this yet, I'll play it again ad nauseum, I suppose. This show looks really good on a TV screen. So if you've got a smart TV, you can just cast the show from your phone or your laptop or your mobile device and send it through to the TV screen, and then you get to watch it like that. And that's what I do after the show every night when I crit the show. It looks really great. It looks good on a TV screen, so give that a try, right? What else have we got here this evening? I got this. This is, you know, when people ask you if they're really wild animals roaming around the streets in South Africa, we always say no. No, we're a first world country. What are you, stupid, man? We've got ATMs and highways and shopping centers. I see people want Sasta to read her cards. I'm her agent, by the way. You got to pay me. Are there voice notes coming in? I hope so. This is, I think this is, I wanted to say Weltevreden Park, but I knew people wouldn't get fooled. This is St. Lucia, I think. There we go. So when people ask you if they're wild animals in the streets of South Africa, you can just play them this video and say, yeah, this is what our dogs look like. You know, they're two of our African dogs, special Africanus variety, and they're just hanging out on the pavement together. So we've got big dogs in Africa, yeah. I thought that was quite good. Bit of a South Africa report today. Give you a taste of our home country, give you a taste of what goes on in South Africa. Back in Springs, or maybe I should do a few voice notes quickly. Let's see if there is a voice note. Should we do this? Let's do some voice notes. Who's this? We'll have to see who this is, right? Let's see.
Tom, how's it, Sasta? How's it, Tammy? How's it, Alistair?
How's it?
How's it, Cheryl?
How's it?
Aubrey here.
Hey, Aubrey.
I'm at a wedding
Yeah.
in Onderstepoort, here on the plot, so my signal is very crabby.
That's all right. That's where the vets are.
I'm listening to the show, Scallum. I'm like having a smoke break for an hour. They catering and going mole. I'm trying to listen to you guys. My signal's a bit crappy, so
Yeah, well.
yeah. Excuse.
That's all right.
Great listening to everyone. Yeah. Just to let everyone know I'm here.
Thanks,
Thank
Aubrey.
you. Bye. 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's not the one. 1 1 2 2 3 years old gun stand. Remember that?
I love that. Let's do that again.
1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's not the one. 1 1 2 2 3 years old gun stand. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. One more time.
1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's not the one. 1 1 2 2 3 years old gun stand. Remember that?
Gun stand. Gun stand. All right, we've got another voice note. Let's play this one.
Hello there, it's Tom speaking.
How's it, Tom?
From the Drakensberge. No, I'm not from the Drakensberge. I am way down south here from Potensi in Kamtoos Valley.
Okay.
About 55 kilometers from Jeffreys Bay.
Oh, wow. Was that the message? But who is that? Is that Tom Dawes or is that another Tom? I thought you were in the Drakensberg, Tom. I got it wrong. Where's Tom from?
Hello there, it's Tom speaking.
Yeah?
From the Drakensberg. No, I'm not from the Drakensberg. I am way down south here from Potensi in the Gamtoos Valley. About
it's Tom
55
Dawes.
kilometers from Jeffreys Bay.
I had no idea. All this time I thought you were in the Drakensberg and I've just messed it up. Okay. So Potensi side. A lot of potential there. Argentina 6, All Blacks 12. Argentina clawing their way back. And that's all I've got to say about the rugby. We're taking your voice notes tonight. You want to send a voice note, just drop it to that number, 067-219-7893. Aubrey Maria, Tom Dawes sent voice notes in already. I like it. We're getting a nice feel, getting to hear your voices. That's cool. So when I grew up in Google Potensi, as soon as I'm finished the show, I'm going to spend some time looking at videos of Potensi. I want to see what this place looks like. Okay, 6:15 is the latest score, says Barry Bowditch. One eye on the rugby, one ear on the show. When I grew up in Springs, there was a place called the Windmill Park. And the reason it was called a Windmill Park, because it was a park and it had a windmill. We were original in the way we described things back in Springs, back in the day. And then last week, the windmill caught fire. I'm not even joking. The windmill caught fire. Somebody was bad. There was a vagrant living in the windmill. And then somebody set fire to the vagrant's clothes. And then the windmill went up in smoke. Check this out. This is the big news from Springs. The big news from my hometown this last week was that the windmill went up in smoke. And yeah, there it is, right? I'll show you some more pictures. You can see that's the Springs windmill, and this is the Springs windmill smoking. And now Springs has a problem because its windmill caught fire. But there's a preservation society which is operating in Springs. They are fantastic. They're fixing all the monuments, they're fixing things, and they will, I'm sure, be fixing the windmill soon. Got to be very careful when I move around in this thing, that I don't flash you by mistake. One day I think I'll take you on a tour of my hometown. Would you like that? I'll take you on a tour of all the sights of Springs and then put it on the show that night. Maybe I'll take a tour of your hometown as well. Make that a feature on the show. Mrs. Belford said the All Blacks will win. The Bokke will play them in the final. My prediction being the experts so not. I think you're right. I'm with you on that. The two rugby experts. We are in agreement. By the way, I'd like to thank anybody and everybody who have pressed the heart, like, or ha-ha button. I love everyone that watches the show, but I've got extra love for the people who press the like, heart, or ha-ha button. So if you've done that, thank you very much. Tom Dawes is off to bed. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. Had a very busy weekend ahead. Cheers. Remember to hug your horses and appreciate them. That's nothing, says Alistair. The UCT library and a few other buildings burnt down a couple of years ago. I know, crazy, hey? Castledale Hotel for the win. It's now a gentleman's club. It's called the Cockpit. I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth. Will we get another voice note in before the end of the show? Let's see. Right, voice note time.
He has a quick idea.
Oh, hold on.
He has a quick idea, né? I just heard the song now, and I thought this would be a great theme tune for the London gang. 1, 2, 3, ready? Sing us a song, you're the London man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. Oh, la-di-da,
la-di-da, la-di-da, da-di-da, da-da, dum-dum. Gotta love that. Did somebody say Tammy Singh? Did I hear someone go, Tammy Singh has left a voice note? Let's check in with the Singh. Oh no, it's not a voice note. It's a picture. Well, that's disappointing. I thought it would be a voice note. Can't play a picture on the show. Please let Sasta sing for us at least once a week, says Tammy Singh. Patsy wants Aubrey to stop singing, or me to stop singing, huh? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Shall we do some singing, actually? Hold on. Let's do some singing. All right, I got a Facebook friend called Gavin Langefeld, and he's a singer, and he put this song up yesterday, and I ripped it from his Facebook page and stole it. But I don't think Gavin would mind me playing it on the show. I hope not. I'm going to ask for forgiveness rather than permission on this one. Let's have a little bit of Friday entertainment, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Gavin Langefeld and his rendition of Roxanne as sung in the Theatre of the Square Bar on Nelson Mandela Square, Sandton, South Africa. It's music time.
You don't have to put on your red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, 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 you don't have to put on your red light. Loved you since I knew you. I wouldn't talk down to you. Have to tell you just how I feel. I won't share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. I tell you once, I will tell you again, it's a bad way. Roxanne, 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 you don't have to put on your red light.
It's not bad, eh? Roxanne by Gavin Langefeld. Check him out on Facebook. He's got a Facebook page. You just look for Gavin Langeveld, and you'll see Gavin's work there. Please go along, and when you do check him out and leave a comment underneath that video, please tell him you saw it on the Tom London Show. Jose de Oliveira wants to know how to send a voice note. Somebody please help Jose get into the 21st century. Somebody please haul Jose's ass into 2023. I don't know if someone can explain this. I don't know whether my explanation is going to work. Jose, you go to WhatsApp, and where it's got the little microphone, you press that, and you hold that down, and you talk into the phone, and then when you're finished, you let that button go. That's a voice note, and then it comes to me. Like this voice note that's just come in.
If South Africa wins the rugby, will Suster make you wear the same undies like Beth?
Excuse me?
I'm asking for a friend.
The cheek. What did you ask?
If South Africa wins the rugby,
yeah.
will Suster make you wear the same undies like Beth?
If South Africa wins the rugby, Sasta will not make me wear underpants at all.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yes, we want to know your friend's name, please. Check this out. This is a lady called Dale Lambert, Facebook friend of mine, South African, who produces some of the best ceramic in the world. Take a look at some of her work. Look at this. How cool is that? Her signature are these kind of pieces. Wouldn't you love to own one of these? Look out for Dale Lambert Ceramics on Facebook. Dale Lambert Ceramics. One of these days I'm going to have a Dale Lambert ceramic pot on my shelf. Showing off South African talent tonight. Dale Lambert Ceramics. 5 minutes to go till the end of the show. We'll wrap up with a couple more of your messages and perhaps a voice note. We'll see what's coming in on the line. All right, let's put this one on. Let's see who we got. All right. Hello.
How's it? All the way from Denmark.
Hey.
Fellow Springsite. Really enjoying your show.
Tuck.
It's actually weird because I somehow feel I know you.
I know.
Even though I don't. But
Henriette.
I used to travel on the bus with your grandmother.
My momo on the bus
Strange.
to town.
We were the only Danish speaking people at that time until Louise Stock-Nielsen and her husband moved to Springs.
Wow.
Anyways, thanks for a lekker show. Ciao.
Thank you, ma'am. Cortez, representing Denmark on the show tonight. So nice of you to leave that voice note. Brings back memories of riding on the bus with my momo. Those were some of the happiest times of my life. Get on the bus in Selcourt and then track down Nigel Road, go to Dainty's Bakery, check the post at the post office, buy something at the shops, and then make the long haul back via Selection Park, back to Selcourt, get off the bus and walk the kilometre back to the house with my gran. And I didn't know I was in Springs. I thought I was in heaven. I really do. Your number does not appear in WhatsApp. But you got to put the number in. I don't know. I don't know how to help Jose. Can somebody please help Jose? Hold on. This is Robert Naismith. With a voice note with nothing on it. Messing with me, man. There's nothing there. I got all excited. Yeah, the colors are awesome, man. Okay, let's wrap up with some comments and see what you got to say. Alistair Jameson says, Jose, hey, Jose, you have to save Tom's number in your phone, dude. Robert says, please play my voice note. I just did and you got me. Yes, that was clever. Beautiful show, Tom London. Bless up. Lolo, monkey. Thanks, Lolo. And I hope this is not the first time we see you commenting in the show. Make friends with all of my friends in the comment section. One rule on the show in the comment section, be kind. That's it, just be kind. That's the only rule. And that's how we're going to build friendships. That's how we're going to inspire each other. People are going to meet each other. You're going to make new friends. You're going to feel like there's a community around you that you can jump in with at 9 o'clock every night. And perhaps we'll do an after dark show on YouTube where we can go a little bit, overboard, get risque. Where I won't have to watch my language. Jose says, I know that, buddy. I'm sorry. Did I upset you? Your number does not appear in WhatsApp. SA underpants. No, I ain't wearing no underpants on the show. I mean, I'm not going to sit here in my underpants. Okay, Aubrey's had to leave and actually go do some work instead of skiving. Everyone loves Gavin Langefeld's rendition of Roxanne, so please go along and support him. What else have we got going on here? There's a lot of writing in the comment section, and that's fantastic. Haha, that's up to the boss. Who's the boss? Me? Am I the boss? I like that. Ooh, I like to be the boss, yes. Oh, God, my skinny legs. This is the problem when you wear a bathrobe. My girlfriend told me to do it. So I did tell you that at the end of the show, I'd let you know when Sasta came in here just before the show and she said, whoop, hold on, halftime in France, Argentina 6, All Blacks 20. This is not good. We want the Argentinians to win, right? I don't know, that's what I think. Anyway. Brendan says, close WhatsApp totally, reopen it, then it should show any newly saved numbers. WhatsApp's funny that way, hey? Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Don't go yet. When I say thank you very much for watching, I've noticed people start going, and I don't want you to. Because it's time to say our thank yous. And I would like to say thank you to you, our YouTube viewer, and our returning YouTube viewers who are slowly building the YouTube channel. It's our only hope. But slowly our YouTube channel is growing, and I'd like to thank you if you've been watching on YouTube to just say thank you. And remember that you can watch on YouTube at any time. The show goes out live on YouTube and is also stored there. Look for the Tom London Show on YouTube. The official page for the Tom London Show on Facebook is called The Tom London Show. You find it by typing in The Tom London Show. That takes you to the official page. And then the voice note line, and you can leave a voice note at any time. Just send a voice note to 067-219-7893. Jose de Oliveira has got the weekend to work out how to send a voice note to the show, and we expect a voice note on Monday from you, Jose. And then big news, massive announcement. Next week, we are going to put a monkey on the show. I'm serious. I managed to source a monkey for the Tom London Show. And so next week, we will be putting a baby monkey on the show. And I can't wait to see a baby monkey on the Tom London Show. So make sure you tune in next week for the Monkey Show. It's coming up next week, the Tom London Monkey Show special. It's going to be a good one. And look out for it. We're going to have some fun, me and my monkey. And then the last thing I've got to say is when Sasta came in here and said, would you like me to bring you some underwear? I said no. I'm gone commando tonight. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you on Monday, 9 o'clock. I hope you have good health. I hope you don't have too much pain. Thinking of Gaynor over the weekend and wishing her well. And we'll catch up with you on Monday at 9 o'clock and see how your weekend went and get ready for another week together on the couch on the Tom London Show in the studio with me and you and all of our friends. That was the Coke lid. Until then, my dear, dear friend, may you be blessed with a bit of joy, a bit of money, a bit of food in your stomach. And most of all, I miss you all already.